Hey, hey!
What's that?
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Darius.
We are the Taylors,
That's right.
as you can see with our YouTube name. There are going to be some changes to our channel. We are going to be doing things as a couple, random things, no matter what it is. And we actually are going to get more fans, more subscribers, and we are going to want different ideas from you guys.
Yes.
That way we can actually do it for you. I am excited to see what you guys can come up with. But for now, especially for today, we are going to be playing a game of asking questions. There's 25 questions that we each are going to answer. I guess they could be as a couple, but we answer them individually because it's a question for both of us. So we're going to start right now. So let's go.
Let's get it.
All right, so I go first, you go first.
Don't matter.
Okay.
All right.
So Darius is gonna read off the questions, and then he'll read off the questions. I'll answer first, and then he'll answer.
All right, let's go.
There we go.
All right, so the first question.
Oh, before you get into the questions, if you wonder why we're wearing robes, this is a couple thing that we do.
Yes, and it's cold as fuck in here. Sorry to be blunt, but I just gotta be real. It's cold as fuck in here. So.
We gotta watch the language, because this might be suitable.
It's cold as heck.
You could have just said it's just cold. All right, here we go with the questions.
All right, so first question. You only get 3 words to describe yourself. What are they? You go first, right?
Obnoxious. Loud and obnoxious. Wow. Think of it like right on top of your head. Wow. Okay, so said obnoxious, trustworthy, loyal.
Okay. All right, 3 for me. Smart, competitive, and authentic.
Next question.
Yes. What is something everyone else loves that you secretly find overrated, and how come?
People that do know me already know my answer to this question. Everyone's love for the rapper Eminem. Everyone loves them, and well, you know what? Honestly, I can't really say that because it's not a secret. I actually make that known. I honestly have no interest in listening to him, watching him. I do not care for him at all. There you go.
Okay. Overrated.
That everyone else loves.
I mean, it ties into the same thing, like this new generation rappers that
Yeah, but it could be anything though. It doesn't have to be like music. It could be something that.
I know, but it's just something I thought off the bat. Like new school rappers, mumble, whatever whatever it is they do.
Yeah, but it's overrated, not just liking.
Damn.
You know what? We'll come back to his answer.
Yeah.
Next question.
Would you rather have a home on the beach or in the mountains?
Knowing me, since I like everything cold, I would have it in the mountains.
I'm gonna go with the beach. Go with that. Question number 4. What kind of things really makes you laugh?
People saying really dumb, corny jokes. Those are always going to make me laugh because they're so corny. And the fact that they can actually think of jokes that are that corny, like up in their head, actually makes me laugh and it's enjoyable. I think more people need to laugh in this world. So
Yes.
Yep.
Comedians really makes me laugh because there's a long list of great comedians that have been in this industry for many of years, and they got some top-notch jokes, and you can't help but laugh. I mean, come on. I can name Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, Martin. They got tons of jokes that I can just laugh at all night long. Like, how can you not? So, that's my answer. 5. If you could jump into a pool full of something, what would it be? Oh, I love this one.
chocolate milk. Definitely chocolate milk or Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Okay.
I would jump in anything that was chocolate. Well, not anything, but anything that's like real chocolate, like a chocolate syrup, chocolate milk, chocolate ice cream that's melted. I would jump into it. Everybody knows I love chocolate. Your turn. Oh, goodness.
If there was something I could jump into, a pool full of something, it would be money. Money. I like money. I don't necessarily love money. I like it. So, there you go. Question number 6. If you could be any fictional character, who would it be?
Any fictional character, who would it be or what would it be?
Who would it be? Yep, who?
It would be Dean Winchester from Supernatural. Does this say fictional character? Is that what it says?
Yes.
Fictional character. Okay. Dean Winchester from Supernatural. He is my all-time favorite fictional character. I don't like anybody over him. Oh, that didn't sound right. I wouldn't choose any other fictional character from any other show. I love everything about his character. Like, I can relate to his character a lot in like many different ways. So yeah, if I had to be a fictional character, it would definitely be Dean Winchester. Go ahead.
I would be Tupac. No, scratch that. Bishop and Juice.
Why Bishop?
No, he just grabs your attention. Like, he makes you
Yeah,
want
but
to watch.
you would want to be that character?
No.
He doesn't really have a lot of good good qualities. Lucky from Poetic Justice.
I like
Definitely,
Lucky.
Yeah. That's a great character.
Yes. So
there you go.
There you go.
Next question.
Number 7. Have you ever had a crush on an animated character?
No. I don't really care for anime, so I can't really answer that question.
Same here. I've never really watched anime to begin with, so I couldn't give you an answer for that. So.
Sorry, guys. Next question.
All right, so question number 8. What is the worst lie you ever told your parents?
There are way too many. Oh my God. Mom and Dad, I'm not even going to apologize because you guys ended up finding out anyway. And I got my ass beat. So there is too many. But if I had to pick one that stood out more than any of them, I can't really say it because it's kind of graphic. So let's just say it was something sexual. So I can't really say it. Just know that it was something sexual. So yep.
I can't.
And really, I told it with the worst lie ever.
Oh, I can't come up with one because I never really lied to my parents like that. So
he's not rebellious.
Right, I'm not rebellious. By the way, Peace out. I said peace out. What the hell is wrong with me? By the way, I want to send a shout out to mom and dad. I love you. Hopefully see you soon. Let's jump right to the next one, which is number 9. So what we got?
I love y'all too. To my parents.
That's what's up.
His parents too.
Yes. Which habit are you proudest of breaking?
I never really broke a habit. I still have them. So, I know one. Putting my elbows on the table whenever I'm eating. I had a horrible habit of that, like when I was little. I mean, I don't know if that really counts as one. I mean, I would say biting my nails. I don't really do that as much anymore, like I used to. So, there you go. Biting my nails. There you go. What's yours?
Habit. I don't know. I kind of have the same habits. I never really break them, but I know that could be a bad thing.
Okay.
Having the same habits, not changing anything about it. So, I don't know. Get back to you on that. Question number 10. If you had to pick an animal, which animal do you find the sexiest of all?
Sexiest animal? I wouldn't really say sexiest, but I would say like the best animal to have. I would definitely say a tiger. I think they're pretty, like they're vicious, but they can be trained on how to not be vicious in that way, like towards their owner or family. But they can be very vicious, like, you know, they're wild animals. So that's mine. Tiger.
I don't have one because that question just threw me off. Like,
sexiest.
Yeah, the sexiest animal. Like, what?
I can't really say the sexiest, so that's why I said would be the best. Like, what I think is the best animal. Just look at it like that.
Okay, best animals. Okay, all right. Cheetahs. I love cheetahs because
he does.
Yes, the speed. Like, you can't outrun me. Like, if you ever try to catch me, you will not get me. At no point in time. So, I'm going to go with cheetahs. Let me see. 11. Would you describe yourself as naughty or nice? And why you say so?
Oh, Lord.
I love this.
I would say...
I love this.
I would say for me, it would be both. Because I have my nice moments, and then that's the reason why I put them in this order. I have my nice moments, and then I have hell of a naughty moments. I mean...
Oh, Lord.
That actually was never a sexual thing. Over the years, people made that up as a sexual thing and put it that way.
Yeah, I know.
You being a bad person or you're being good. Like, that's what it really meant. Right. Not dirty. But they made it up that way to be because of the word naughty. Or you want to be naughty or nice. Like, but I've had both, so I can't really. I had more naughty moments than I did nice. And the reason I say that is because of my personality. It's just the way that I am. My mind is always in the gutter. And I don't know if that... Does that qualify for being naughty?
Can be.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
Me, I'm totally the opposite. I'm more of the nice one. And why? Because I've always been nice. I was taught, to be a nice guy. Be approachable, be respectful.
Nice. Good.
Leave me alone.
It doesn't necessarily mean
Leave
nice.
me alone. You know what? Nice. That's me. I'm a nice guy. And she can tell you.
Okay, next question.
Yes, number 12. What's your favorite joke?
My all-time favorite joke is the mama jokes. Everyone knows that this is one of my favorites. The first time that I heard it, I laughed for about an hour straight, and I could not stop. That your mama is so fat, when she jumped up in the air, she got stuck. It's just the thought of it. The thought of it is what made me laugh so hard. Like, that is my all-time favorite joke.
Oh man, all-time favorite joke. Damn, that's a long list. I can't pick, man. It's just too many great jokes. Like I can't pick one off the bat.
You gotta pick one. Come on.
I gotta pick one.
Oh,
Okay.
I can tell you another one.
All right, go ahead.
Sorry,
No,
I can tell you another one. A redhead and a blonde are walking down the street. The redhead said, "Hey, look, a dead bird." And the blonde looks up and says, "Where?" It's one of my other favorites. Okay, go on.
I like that one. There's a scene off of Money Talks where Chris Tucker was talking. He was like, "They call me snapping pockets. I was snapping. I will pop your ass." You know, he was talking to Charlie Sheen in the movie. I thought that shit was funny as hell.
Is that a joke? Or
Well, you can consider that as a joke.
okay.
You know, so
He's very weird.
I'm not weird.
He has like weird things.
Don't believe that. I'm not weird.
It's
Alright?
okay to be weird. Being weird's a good thing. It's not bad. So
I just never.
okay, next question.
13. What's the weirdest nickname you ever heard of?
Ever heard of or ever been
Ever had?
ever had?
Ever had.
The weirdest or the worst?
Weirdest.
Okay. I never had a weird nickname, but I've had plenty of nicknames ever since I was in middle school all the way up until now. I really don't go by nicknames anymore. I mean, I do, depending on who I'm talking to or who I'm answering. My best friend, Candace, she has called me Jay ever since she's met me. That has always been my nickname when I was in 7th and 8th grade. So everyone called me that in school. And still to this day, she has always called me that. When she would call me Jess or Jessica, like, it's the weirdest shit ever. But for me, I cannot say the weirdest. I would have to say the worst nickname I was ever given is when I worked at my job at Wendy's. And there was a rumor, like, spread about me that, I had sex all the time, and they called me Messy Jessie.
Messy Jessie.
Yeah, it was bad.
Damn, Messy Jessie.
Yeah, it was bad. So
Wow. Weirdest nicknames. I never had weird nicknames. You know, you can call me D. Back at hometown, St. Louis, they used to call me Kobe because I played just like him. That was like my idol.
okay, these are good nicknames. You gotta pick a weird nickname.
Weird
If you
name.
never had one,
Oh,
then
I got one. Curious George. That was said to me in middle school. They said I look like Curious George.
Okay, next question.
Next question. What would be much better if you could just change the color of it?
Wait, what? Answer.
I know.
Let me see.
What would be much
Let me see.
better?
Oh, let me see real quick. What would be much better if you could change the color of it? Like an object or something?
Anything.
I would say blood. change the color from red and make it black.
Ooh.
That'd be kind of sinister and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't looking at it like that. I just hate the color red. That's my answer. What about you?
Wow, it changed.
I have a huge imagination. That's why it goes everywhere.
Yeah. That's good. Mold. Change it from green to.
Nobody likes mold. It would not be better if you changed the color. It would still
Random.
be bad.
Random stuff that just pops in my head.
Mold?
Yeah, mold.
Okay, we gotta skip this question for him.
Yes.
Next question.
All right. Do you think double texting is a big deal?
Double texting?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Double texting?
I'm not aware of.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what that means, so we can't really answer this question. Next
Right.
question.
If your life was a movie, what would it be called?
The inspiring, obnoxious airhead.
What?
The inspiring, obnoxious airhead. Go ahead.
The Life of Darius Taylor.
He had to get all boring.
I mean,
See, this is why I have more of an imagination than you.
well, I'm straight to the point. Hey,
No, it's better to have an imagination.
yeah, but I don't know.
Okay.
Next question. What's the last concert you went to? Okay.
The last concert I ever went to was it was a boy band called In Real Life. That was the last one that was the last concert I actually ever went to. And their show was held in Orlando, the Social. I have been to a lot of concerts, but that was the last one that I went to. It was in 2019. We couldn't do any concerts or anything within the past year and a half till now because of the whole coronavirus. So the last concert was in October of 2019.
Okay. Last concert I went to was about 4 years ago. It was a Bone Thugs and Harmony concert back at home in St. Louis. I know she still hates me.
Everyone knows I love Bone Thugs. They're from my hometown. So.
Yeah. I got the chance to see them twice. I got the chance to see them twice.
He loves to point that out.
Yes. First time, Crazy wasn't there, I believe. And the second time he was there. So it was a great concert because there are legends in hip hop, like top 2 groups of all time in hip hop, if I could, say that. So, yeah, last concert I went to. And moving on, what do you wish you were really good at?
Really good at rapping. I am terrible. I can sing very well, but I am not a rapper at all. But that's the thing. I can rhyme, no problem, because I used to write poetry when I was younger. I used to write it and come up with stuff, and they were great poems. But I'm not good at rapping. Like if I were to make a poem on a piece of paper, I could not rap that. Somebody else would have to rap it because I am terrible at it. And it would be nice if I was actually able to freestyle, or I was able to rap, because technically it is the same thing because you're still rapping. It's just that either you're rapping on a sheet of lyrics that you just wrote, or you're freestyling off the top of your head. So yeah, I wish I could rap.
I'm I'm gonna say that too. I wish I could rap too.
He can rap. He can actually follow a flow. I can't.
I can follow a flow, but I think it'd be better if I had my own lyrics. I wish I can have my own lyrics, so that's the thing I wish I could do is rap. So I'm with you on that, babe. Next question: if you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be?
I would be a pit bull boxer. Um, I love pit bulls. I always have, and I actually love this question because I have loved dogs since I was 3 years old. I actually was around two really big Rottweilers when I was 3 years old, and I was not scared at all. I mean, they were huge, and they really looked like scary dogs. They would bark and growl and like. I mean, they were mean towards anybody that went near me. They were very protective. But they loved me. They were actually my I wouldn't say uncle, like kind of uncle. It was his dogs, and because he loved me, he loved having me around. He loved babysitting, and he would always make sure that his dogs were, nice around me. So, yeah. But if I was a dog, I would definitely want to be a pit bull boxer. One of those tough dogs.
Yeah. I'll be a German Shepherd. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that one out. I'll be a German Shepherd.
I love all dogs. I don't care what they look like.
She's a dog lover.
I see a puppy. I mean, oh my God, puppies. Oh my goodness. If I see a little chihuahua hanging around, as much as like chihuahuas are annoying as hell, like just because of the way that they bark and the way that they try to nip at your feet. But no, I love all dogs, no matter what. But if I had to choose what kind of dog, it would definitely be a pit bull boxer. Next question.
All right. What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
I cannot say that on camera. Go ahead.
I can't either. Next question.
Wow.
If you had a time machine, would you go back in time or visit the future? Oh, I love this question.
Oh my God, this is crazy because, actually, to be honest, it's actually a very easy question. There is a lot of people who would actually go to the future just to see what their future would look like. For me, I wouldn't want to see it because then it would be ruined for me. Like, it's like, that's what my future is going to be like, and then I would refuse to move on with my life. Who wants to do that? Like, because somebody else is giving you your future. You're not making your own future. I would want to make my own future for me. So I would never want to visit the future. I would actually go back in time. No question. I would go back in time during a lot of different decades. If it was just for myself going, I would go to like the 50s or the 60s. And the reason why I say that is because you see us, there would never be an us if we were back in the 50s and 60s. If I brought Darius with me. I mean, technically, I actually wouldn't want to be like during the 50s and 60s, just mainly because I like I didn't like everything that was going on during that time. Like, that it was horrible. Like, not just one thing, like it was many things going on. But I like the music, the style, the movies. Like, I like that stuff. I just don't like everything that was happening in the world during those times. But if I had to pick like a decade to where I went to, it would definitely be the 90s, early 90s to the mid 90s, definitely, because I was a kid during that time. So, yeah, I would definitely want to be at least like a older teenager to young adult, like 17, 18. I would love to be that age during the early 90s.
Okay. As for me,
sorry, my answer was so long.
Good. I would go back. And I would go back to maybe like the 80s, the 90s. Because I feel as though, well, if you know me, I'm a huge hip hop head. I love old school hip hop. I love the Rakims, the Cool G Raps, the Big Daddy Kanes, the LLs.
Pac.
Yes, my favorite rapper of all time, Tupac. Damn right. I would love to go back to that. I would love to be in my 20s in the 90s. Be like a teenager in the 80s, but 20s in the 90s. Because I feel as though those are the best times in hip hop, in my opinion. So I would definitely go back 80s and 90s. And question number 22. What was the last show you binge watched?
Binge watch. Like, meaning you watch the entire thing nonstop. You went on a binge watching them.
Okay.
I would definitely say, like, oh god, this is hard for me because I sit there and binge watch shows that I've already seen. I don't know if this is a question with shows that I haven't seen or have seen. I'll answer both just because it doesn't say which one that is. If it is a show that I have not watched and I went through the entire show like nonstop, that's what binge watching means.
Gotcha.
It would had to be the last show that I did that with. Oh goodness. Oh, it would have to be Riverdale, because I went through that entire show without stopping, and I binge watched the whole thing before I saw it. But if it is a show that that I've already seen, it would be Vampire Diaries. I go through binge watching. I'm already on the 4th season, and I started from the very beginning. I watch them at work when I'm, doing work, because technically we're allowed to have, we're not really allowed to have our phones out, like using them, but you can watch stuff and like listen to it as long as it doesn't distract you from your work. And since I already seen it, I'm not really missing anything. So, yeah.
Okay. The last show that I binge watched is a show called Power. I love that show.
Well, yeah, he binge watched it, restarting it because he's seen all of it, and I watched it with him. That was my first time actually seeing it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I love that show. Props
Me
to
too.
Courtney Kemp. She did a hell of a job in 50. Hey, man. Hey. Maybe one of these times you be able to get me on there. You know? Hey, now. Give me a part.
I can't wait for Power Book 2 or 3, however it's going to be.
3.
3. I can't wait for it.
Raising Canaan. I think that's what it's called.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, so question number 23. If you had to rename yourself, what name would you choose? Damn, that's a hell of a question, huh?
If I had to, even though that I like my name, I'm not going to say I hate it, because if I really hated it that much, it would have been changed a while ago. I just have a very common name, and I hate common names, like, just because it's, you'll be able to find them. You're not very rare. As you all know, my name is Jessica. It's a very common name, and if I were to be renamed, it would be something like Melina or Maya, something like that.
Okay.
Melina, I actually like Melina.
Melina.
There's not a lot of it. I mean, there are
a few Melinas.
Yeah, but it's not very common at all.
No,
So.
it's not.
What about you? I actually like his name.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I would ever change my name. I love my name. It has a great meaning behind it. Mm-hmm. It's he who upholds the good. And he's very wealthy man, so why would I change that? So I'm going to keep it.
Sorry.
All right. Question number 24. What is your favorite item of clothing?
I know this might seem weird to everybody, but socks. The reason, okay, I can't say that without explaining. The reason I love socks so much is because I hate my feet. I really hate flip-flops or sandals. I don't ever wear them. So, and you can't really wear shoes, like tennis shoes or boots or high heel boots without socks. If you do, you are disgusting. Just saying. That is very disgusting without socks. So the reason why I love them so much is because you need socks. You always need socks. And plus I hate my feet, so they always hide them. So socks are always a must. My favorite pair of clothing is socks.
My favorite item of clothing would be shirts. I love shirts. Collar. I love collar shirts. Growing up, you know, I always had polos, like polo collar shirts. My dad gave me the game. I love collar shirts. It gives you, it shows who you are, you know, as you walk, you know. You got that representation. So
he will never walk around shirtless. It's just not him.
No.
I mean, even when we're in the house and nobody's around, he still doesn't really do that.
I know, I still keep
he just throws a shirt on.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why. But next question.
Yes. Last but not least, if you could be any animal, what would you be?
I think this goes back to the previous question. Not previous question, but previous questions before. I would be a tiger. Like I said, they're very vicious and they're wild animals. So anybody who would mess with me would get ate up.
Yeah.
They would be dinner.
Yeah. They would be.
I would be a tiger. Or I'd be a dog. Either way, they are dinner.
Either way.
Either way. So I would be a tiger or a dog.
I would be a cheetah for the same reasons that I said before. You can't outrun me. If you try, you will fail miserably. You can't. Once I see you, like, tasty. I'm going for it. You can't stop me. You can't outrun me. Know that.
Are those all the questions?
That is all the questions.
Okay, y'all. There you got it. There you got it. There you have it. 25 questions that couples answer. I don't really consider that a couples questions, because usually couples questions are like where you met, how long you been together, what is your guys' favorite meal, like stuff like that. We will actually be doing this again tomorrow. We're gonna be doing it the entire week. For now, we're gonna be doing Q&As. We will think of other ideas to do and put on our YouTube channel, since this is going to be a couples channel. As you can see, the stuff that I have on there now are like different videos of everything. They're just random stuff that I put up there. But it's gonna turn into being us, just like I said, doing random things, Q&A, answering questions that you guys have. We are actually going to be exploring different stuff. We could be exploring, like, you know, abandoned buildings, abandoned warehouses, places, like not for anything not for anything paranormal, not anything like that, like, unless we actually want to go there. But I don't mess with stuff like that. I just watch them because I think it's interesting to watch. I just would never go through with that. No. I believe in all that stuff. Some people don't, and that's fine, but I believe in it, so I would never go and do it and put myself in that situation. But I do love watching them. So we are going to be exploring like different things, just to see like what was there before, you know? Not anything crazy or scary or creepy. Like I said, no paranormal. Just, you know, wanting to see what was there. Why did it burn down? Like, did it go out of business? Like, you know, just reasons why it's still there, or reason, like, what was there before. You know, I love exploring stuff. I really do. If I had more stuff around here that I could explore, then we would. Like, but there's not a lot of abandoned stuff around here. Like, we're in this area where we live. Like, we could actually explore, like, more stuff and see, because that would actually be very nice. And I
It would
know that a lot of people like watching stuff like that, especially
Yes.
when you have friends that do it or you have a couple that do it. There's a lot of couples on YouTube that do like a lot of pranks. Shout out to Charles and Alyssa. We are huge fans of you guys.
Yes. We are.
But yeah, there is a lot of couples that do pranks. They do different stuff. Like they answer questions. They explore. Like, we're gonna be that couple that does all of that in one. We're gonna, like, each day we're gonna pick something new to do.
That's-
Hopefully we get suggestions from you. If we don't get any suggestions from you that day, we will pick a suggestion and do it for you. Anything you want to add?
No, I pretty much said everything. I just wish all of this would work out. To the fans, please. Subscribers, please. Please check us out, you know. Might look forward to the things that we got going on.
I'm more of the talker.
As you can see, yeah, she's more of a talker, so yeah. Thank you. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day and watch us, you know.
Make fools of ourselves. No.
Well, yeah, kind of like, but.
Alright, well, like I said before, I'm Jessica.
I'm Darius.
And we are the Taylors. See you next time.